Coach Me Coach, book review. And we are going back to an author that I talked about in some previous pieces. And I shouldn't say just author, but authors. We're going to talk about mental toughness for young athletes. This is the volume 2. This is also by Moses and Troy Horn. And I got to say, again, probably one of the coolest things about their 2 books is, again, a father-son duo where you're looking at 2 perspectives of becoming an athlete and developing some toughness and some resilience. So this one has got a ton of great information. Table of contents, going right through, and I'm going to make sure I don't skip through my notes. As far as from chapter 1, let's get started, all the way to the final thoughts. You also cover out what is scary in the beginning, the 1% rule, copy like Kobe, which is probably one of my favorite chapters in this book, because it's something that I didn't really realize, not being a huge Kobe guy, but a big Michael Jordan fan. Who was responsible, and then what I say to my kids all the time, outwork everyone. Troy and Moses really knock it home with this one. The final thought pieces and some of their advice on how to work through it and setting into the goal pieces, and even to the wonderful chapter of eating your frogs for breakfast, which has become, even for my personal choices, one of those things, man, reading it, you kind of go, yep, there's certain things you just don't want to do and you have to get through it. Might as well just go ahead and get through and do them first. Again, this book is a great follow-up to their first one, because you're going to learn about grit, and you're going to learn about what that looks like, what it is. They do a phenomenal job out of all the 12 chapters, giving great examples, in-depth details, and not in a ton of, ready? It's only 197 pages, and that's with including the indexes. In those 200 pages minus, they really give a ton of information, and it is a great source. It's easy to read. My 9-year-old, now 10-year-old read it, my 11-year-old read it, and I read it. And let me just be honest, everything that we all got out of it was pretty much the same. So it's an easy read, it's a quick read, but it's also a very, very, very building and solid read. So again, kudos to the Horn family. They did a knockout job on their number 2. I'm really hoping that at some point I can find out they did have a number 3, and I can go through it as well. I'm becoming a big fan of their writing style and how they put things together. So add to the library. Talk to you later. God bless.